What's up, YouTube? Got a bunch of tags. I've been tagged a bunch here recently, and I appreciate all of them, and try to get around to doing each and every one for you guys. But the first one I'm going to do, the first one that I got tagged on was my old buddy Superfly Fat Guy 859. Yo! So appreciate the tag, buddy, and really enjoyed your video and the couple I've seen already in response. And good to see some of those big channels willing to get in with you there too. So first of all, guys, mine is going to be a folder also. I would like to carry a fixed blade every day, but it's just not something that's easy to do. It is legal where I live, but not something that I do all the time. So this is my Klotzli folder made in Switzerland, and I've had this thing, gosh, I mean, at least 15 years, probably more. And it's a Christian Wimpf design. And it used to have serrations. And I've sharpened the majority of them out. You can see the remaining little bits of the final three big serrations. But it's actually flat all the way down to that edge now. And anyway, I'm not a fan of serrations, so it's got a little bit of a recurve now, but totally sharpenable. It's got a V-edge. This is a 440C knife, which is not the best steel out there, not a super steel by any means, but very traditional, very rust resistant, and good all-around stainless steel. So the handles are carbon fiber, which makes for an extremely light knife, and they've also only used one liner, which is titanium, and all the pivot screw, thumb stud, all the screws, the pocket clip screws, all titanium. So the whole knife is extremely light, and the action on it is just fantastic. Tilt you guys off here to the side, and you know, it's real easy to flip. There's no wrist needed whatsoever. It's super. There's a table in the way. It's super smooth. And it just flies right out. And the lockup on it, even after all these years, is excellent and super tight. No blade play, no blade rock, no anything. It's centered perfectly. And you know, I'm a tinkerer and a constant, always messing with things, and I have never adjusted any of the screws on this knife. I don't know if they used permanent Loctite or what, but not one of them has ever come loose, not one of them has ever screwed up, so I just do not mess with them. And look at the action on this blade. I mean, it is so smooth. It just falls down when you push the liner lock in. And again, that's Teflon washers in there. Probably can't make those out. But anyway, thanks for the tag, Superfly. And I hope you guys like the Klotzli. It's not a real common knife. There's only 3 manufacturers in Switzerland. Wenger and Victorinox, the makers of the famous Swiss Army knives. Most everyone on the planet is familiar with. And the only other production company out of Switzerland, guys, is Klotzli. And it's Klotzli. And they get compared to Chris Reeves. They make some titanium handled knives, and the quality, people compare them to Chris Reeves. It's a true mid-tech. It's made by 4 or 5 members of the Klotzli family sitting in a workshop, and so it's not made by one man. It's not a true custom, but a true mid-tech. And for me, the lightweight, the ease of maintenance, I've never need to oil it or use anything on it. It's that smooth with 0 oil. I can cut food, I can get it dirty, I can get it sweaty, and it just doesn't rust. It doesn't have any issues because of the titanium screws, the Teflon on the blade, and the 440C, which is very good on maintenance. So anyway, guys, it's kind of an overview. My first YouTube video ever was this knife. My first YouTube post was my EDC, my favorite pocket knife, and there it is right there, buddy. So appreciate the tag, Superfly. And I'm going to make some tags myself. Hope none of these guys have already been tagged, but Swedish Dude 76, my good bud, the Swede. Like to see what your choice is there, buddy. What if anything are you allowed to carry in Sweden? And I know you're in home guard, but hopefully you have a ability to carry a pocket knife. Excuse me. The next is going to be Wilderness 333, and he's just got a really cool channel. He's a really knowledgeable bushcrafter, and probably like me, his choice would like to be a fixed blade, but and that might very well be, but I'd like to see, if not, either way, what do you carry every day? What is your favorite go-to that no matter what, you always just end up falling back to? And my other one, Treba 531, my good buddy Andy. Guys, he's only got one video up, and so I'm going to prompt him to do his next one. So Andy, what's your go-to carry knife, buddy? And the next one is going to be CEN Texas Gun Club, which is CEN, as in Central Texas Gun Club. And I'll put links below for all these channels, guys. And this guy's a fairly small channel too, guys, but he's really cool. He's got some good buddies he goes shooting with and does all kinds of cool vids. So check him out as well. But buddy, what's your go-to? What do you carry every day? And the next one, in the spirit of Superfly, calling out a few big names on this one, I thought I would call out one of my favorite big names too. And one of my favorite knife channels, guys, is Israel over at We All Juggle Knives. And he's just a real good dude. He does straight up honest reviews. He'll tell you what he does not like, and he'll tell you what's not good about a product. And he doesn't just do tabletop reviews. He gets his knives out, he gets his big blades out, and he chops stuff up and hacks stuff up and uses it. Just really, really entertaining. And he's one of those big channels that does actually get back with you on comments and communicate with his viewers. And so anyway, check him out too, guys, in Israel. If you're watching this, I really hope to hear what's your go-to, buddy. You have one of the best collections I've seen, and I would really like to hear what's the one that you just always fall back on and go to and say, well, I'm just going to carry this because I do. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you'll go check out Klotzley and all these other channels. And thanks again, Superfly, Fat Guy, and you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.